Welcome to HomeKit Life. I'm Josh.
I'm Brayden.
This week we're going to talk about Apple, Phillips Hue, Aqara,
Mm-hmm.
and Nanoleaf. Nanoleaf / Hoffa. Yeah, interesting stuff going on this week.
Yep.
Quick programming note, we didn't do it last week because you might hear I picked up COVID, so good times. Yeah, it's been real fun. You had it right before Christmas.
Yeah.
And then I got it. It showed up Sunday for me. It was in a hotel room. Ugh, it was not pleasant. Like a fever. Oof. Yeah. Anyway, talking about fixing stuff. No, that's terrible. iOS 15.3 did drop this week, and with it came camera thumbnail fixes. I don't know if anyone else had this problem, but all the cameras for me just weren't updating. They were just black screens in the home app, and you could open it and it would connect and it would show you the camera, but you got no thumbnail. So it felt nice to have that back. It felt really weird for the couple weeks it was down. Not sure what happened there. Yeah, not a huge story. Again, I think we talked about it. The 15.2.1 was definitely big. If you haven't done that yet, just go straight to 15.3.
Yeah.
Yeah, get on it.
Yep. All right. Phillips. They have come out with some outdoor lighting. Which one of these? Man, just totally dropped the ball on that one. Okay. So these are all outdoor lights. A couple of them being wall mounted. There are some path lighting as well.
Yeah. The path lighting already existed.
Yes.
I think the big one is they've got the Hue Aqara filament wall light, which is kind of a little more, I don't want to say retro, old-timey looking. It's got that filament look. Yeah. But it's not sharp lines. I think the other one was the Luca. That one is more of an Art Deco look. I kind of like that one a little better myself.
Mm-hmm. And then they also have the Resonant. That one's like a box almost with 2 lights pointing up and down.
Yeah.
And then they have the Kala, which is path lights. They're like cylinders. And then they have just light surrounding it.
Yeah. They're made for a backyard. I think those were already out, but these come in a stainless steel look. I really like that look, honestly. I think I like that a little bit better than the black version they had before.
Yeah. Yes, it says the Kala Bullard will cost $157.
Yeah.
Then the Resonant comes in at $160, and the Luca at $100.
Yeah, I could see buying some Lucas.
Yeah.
And some Kala Bullards.
Yeah.
All right. Aqara dropping all the news this week. First up, we had an article that talked about both the curtain driver E1 and the motion sensor P1. So let's dive into the curtain driver. Essentially, it looks a heck of a lot like a SwitchBot if you haven't seen it. I think you just basically hook the curtain in, and it can slide along that rail, like your curtain rod rail, and open or close that curtain as it's moving.
Yeah.
So it's probably a fairly big device that you can kind of tuck behind the edge of your curtain. Obviously they've dropped the roller shade E1, so getting a lot of curtain options here. The motor does have a built-in battery, or the device has a built-in battery to run the motor, and it can be charged via USB-C, which is kind of cool. Always love seeing that. It looks like it works with rods, U-rails, and I-rails.
That's the
rod version. Okay, and then they have a standard version that will work with U-rails and I-rails.
Yes.
Okay, that's kind of cool. And the second one's the motion sensor P1. It looks a heck of a lot like the old motion sensor. I think it might be like slightly bigger because they put a second battery in it, which is kind of cool. It takes two CRC or CR2450s.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Surprised it's not the 2032s. Yeah, so it's interesting because it does have an adjustable blind time, and it also has a built-in light sensor, but the light sensor doesn't get exposed to HomeKit.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a bummer. Who knows? Maybe we'll see that with like Matter. Maybe it'll get easier to expose all the sensors into Matter.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Definitely hope.
Yeah.
Okay, so the second part of our Aqara lineup is the presence sensor. This article calls it the human presence sensor. This has millimeter wave technology, so it can detect if there are people in the room, whether or not like they are moving around. So you could be sleeping and it would still be able to detect that there are people in the room. It works on 60 hertz, high frequency. It has a detection distance of 5 meters and a horizontal angle of 120 degrees. And that comes in at around $63, but I believe you would have to import that.
Yeah.
Because it is not currently being sold in the U.S.
Is it currently being sold anywhere? Is it actually for sale in China mainland?
It might be. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Yeah. If not, it's probably close.
Yeah.
I know, this is kind of interesting. I think we've talked about this one before, like millimeter wave presence.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is saying it covers a horizontal angle of 120 degrees and can detect up to 5 meters. But it does say if you're, like you were saying, if you're in one position, like not really moving, like it will lose you at that point. But it's kind of interesting. I don't love the look. It looks like it's powered.
Yeah.
It's got like a power cord coming out of the bottom.
Yes, it is USB powered.
Yeah. So that's weird. Don't have a lot of, I mean, I assume this is the kind of thing you want to put in your ceiling or something, or up near your ceiling.
Yeah.
And not a lot of power options up that way.
Not really, no.
All right, last up, totally was not expecting this. Nanoleaf partners with Hoffa for a HomeKit smart mirror with Thread. Kind of cool.
Yeah.
Kind of weird. This thing's coming in at $600. It's a 27-inch mirror, basically meant for like the bathroom or the bedroom. And it's got a ring light kind of around the whole edge. When you hear smart mirror, that's not what I think.
No,
for sure.
think of like a display inside the mirror.
Yeah. So I think it's like a smart lighted mirror. Yeah. I don't know. Not bad, but given the price, we're only seeing it on a Swedish site right now, but the price translation comes out to about $600 US dollars. Like, that's a bit much in my opinion, even with a piece of Thread technology in there. And I'm sure the lights are great, but you could probably get a lighted mirror and use a smart plug or something for it. Yeah. For much cheaper. I don't know. It's an interesting idea. Yeah. I like where they're going with it, but I don't, maybe the price and the name of smart mirror just kind of like put my head somewhere else. Yeah. So
I think I'd agree with that.
It's definitely clean looking though.
Yeah.
Very minimalist mirror look.
Yes. It also has, the lights are adjustable. So they have different.
They're white temperature adjustable. I don't think they're full RGB color adjustable.
I think that's correct. So potentially maybe some adaptive lighting support here.
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
And I thought I saw in here is like 1200 lumens. Is that true? Like that's a heck of a lot of light to put into my eyeball.
Right.
Directly. I don't know. I don't see, honestly, like for me, this probably isn't a great product because I don't love lights like right in my eyes. You know what I mean? Like I prefer them out of my eye line, shining in.
Yeah.
And like giving off an ambient light, that's definitely more of a thing for me. Like I hate a lot of ceiling lights. Like can lights can be rough for me sometimes if they're on like full blast. Yeah. I don't know. Interesting idea.
Yeah.
Looks like they're supporting all the ecosystems out of the box too. So, man, I'm impressed with Nanoleaf and their like deep commitment to thread out of the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And if you do go looking around for this thing, the only thing we could find was like a Russian YouTube video talking about it.
That was the
Presence
Aqara
sensor?
P1.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I see.
Yes, that was the original article that we had linked to. It had like nothing but just a video embedded in it. And so I had to go out and find a different article.
Yeah.
I actually had things listed.
All right. Well, as always, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you could, we always appreciate you hitting that thumbs up on whatever platform you're on. Spotify. Do they have thumbs ups on there?
They don't.
YouTube, for sure. Leaving comments, giving us that thumbs up. And if you didn't catch it last week, we're on a new channel. So you need to go sub to that channel if you watch on YouTube. To get those new podcasts dropping. We got the new name and logo going on. We're going to get some new podcast art up this week. And then we got that new intro. Let us know what you think about that. You can just tweet us and let us know what you think. I don't know. We may try to drop it onto the YouTube video. We'll see. We'll play around with it a little bit. Yeah. See you guys. I guess in 2 weeks. Yeah, I guess I'll be gone next week. Actually gonna be going up and closing on our vacation home and I'll be setting up a smart home up there. So I think that might be an interesting topic for us to talk about if we have a slow news week, like trying to figure out like what's the best for a vacation home.
Yeah.
If you have ideas, thoughts, tips, you have an Airbnb, let us know like what things you put in your smart vacation home. That would be awesome to hear. All right. See y'all in 2 weeks.